Hey everybody.
Hey guys.
So Ariana and I are here, Royal LePage signature. We're realtors obviously, well maybe not obviously, but we were figuring out a new segment to come across that we can do together. And Elise, our assistant, came up with this great idea, which was called Fast Talk Fridays.
Yep.
So Fast Talk Fridays is two realtors talking about things that happen in real estate, which you may or may not know, which we assume most people would know, right?
Yeah, and I think it would be cool for you guys to kind of see what we deal with during the week and stuff that we might not expect that happens, and we have to work on the fly. So,
and some things just really surprise us. We're just like, WTF, right? So we have a story. Actually, we have a number of stories, but this week's story, I'm gonna let Ariana jump into what happened. It was a couple weeks back.
Yeah, so we're gonna kick off this segment with this story about cats. So you might think this is really obvious. If you're showing your place, your pets should be locked up, or there should be a sign on the door or something to let everybody know. But we had a situation where this was not the case. There were several cats inside the home, outside the home. We didn't know what cats were allowed to be inside or outside. And during the buyer walkthrough, one cat ended up slipping out of the house by accident, and then Dave can take it from here.
Yeah, so what happened was I was on the phone with the other realtor going, are these cats allowed in the house? Are they not? Ariana and the buyers were supposed to be doing a buyer visit, and they're in there in the trenches. We all had our phones out, and we're looking for cats, trying to find treats. We had no idea if this cat was supposed to even allowed outside in the property. It turned out that had happened. The reason why we were concerned was the first time we saw the property, the homeowners put up a sign saying, please don't let these two cats out. So this time, I guess they said, oh no, now a month later, they were fine with it. But we didn't know that. We were freaking out. So finally, the realtor called and said, yeah, don't worry about it. The cats come and go now. It's okay. Yeah. But so on the flip side, a couple of my clients a few months earlier bought a property which they knew this would happen, so instead they locked the cats up into a room for the hour that they were doing the showing, and they said, please do not open the door, the cats will run out, please, and then we can show you this room later on. That makes more sense. Yeah. Obviously the best thing if you have dogs is probably to take them for a walk.
Yeah, it would probably be easier if they're not in the house.
Exactly.
Yeah,
usually for showings, we try not to have pets in the house at all. Sometimes if you have like a litter of cats, yeah, we understand too. Otherwise, just try to get them out because you never know if the cat will come back. There's an addition to that story, but that's after the clients actually purchased. Even the homeowners lost that cat.
No.
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
The next day, the realtor called me and said when they moved out, they still couldn't find this cat. It turned out my clients hadn't moved in, and they're watching this. I know they're going to be watching this, and they might not find it. They may find it funny now, but they're both highly allergic to the cats. So we already had the cleaners through. I had my cleaners set up and go through the house and clean it. And turns out the cat hid somewhere in the house.
Oh, wow.
So all of a sudden the next day we're looking for the cat. The cat popped its head out in the front and it stayed there all overnight.
Wow.
Went to the bathroom on their couch, caused a whole... Anyway, guys, lock up your cats. All right?
Yeah. And just being new on the job, it's kind of funny. We never know what to expect. Like I spent 30 minutes of my first type of visit like this containing a cat in the bush. So I mean, we're not trained for these things, but they happen. So
I gotta take a video of that next time. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this story. We got a lot more coming up. Bye for now.